Yo, what's up everyone? It's Ashu. Welcome to our ultimate showdown between iPhone and Android. This is the debate that's been raging since, well, forever. Both operating systems have their die-hard fans, and for good reason. But today, we're gonna break down the walls, dissect the details, and really see which one comes out on top. Today, we'll be comparing these two giants in the smartphone world across 5 key categories. We're talking design, software experience, those all-important apps, how they perform under pressure, and of course, the price you're gonna pay for all those features. We're talking build materials, the feel in hand, that software experience, and how customizable you can make it. And hey, this isn't about declaring one a clear winner, it's about you, and figuring out which platform actually best fits your needs. So buckle up, because things are about to get interesting. Alright, let's kick things off with the first impressions. When it comes to design, both iPhone and Android have really stepped up their game. iPhones have that signature premium feel, the surgical grade stainless steel on the Pros, that sleek aluminum on the standard models. They just scream premium. And the consistency across the lineup? Apple's got that down to a science. Now, Android on the other hand, it's like the Wild West out here. You've got everything from plastic backs to ceramic finishes, even manufacturers experimenting with vegan leather. This diversity means you can really find a phone that matches your style. Want something compact? Android's got you. How about a foldable phone that turns into a mini tablet? Android's got that too. But look, durability matters too. iPhones have gotten seriously tough over the years with that ceramic shield front glass. And we can't forget about that IP68 water and dust resistance, pretty much standard across the board now. Android phones? They've upped their game here too, with Gorilla Glass Victus offering some serious scratch resistance. And yeah, you'll definitely find water resistance on most flagship and even mid-range Android phones. Let's be real, hardware is only half the story, right? The software is what breathes life into these devices, and this is where the real battle begins. iOS, as you know, it's all about simplicity and that walled garden approach. It just works. And for a lot of people, that's exactly what they're looking for. It's intuitive, it's smooth, and Apple's really nailed that ecosystem integration. But then there's Android, open, customizable, and man, oh man, the things you can do with this OS, widgets galore, custom launchers that completely change the look and feel, and don't even get me started on the deep customization options. You can tweak almost every single aspect of the experience to your liking. Of course, we gotta talk updates. Apple still takes the crown here. New iOS versions drop for pretty much every supported iPhone at the same time. With Android, it's a different story. Updates can take longer to roll out, especially if you don't have a Google Pixel phone. Fragmentation, it's a real thing in the Android world. Alright, let's talk apps, because let's be real, this is what you're using your phone for most of the time. Both iPhone and Android have massive app stores, millions strong, but there are some key differences. Apple's App Store is often praised for its curation and stricter app review process. This generally means higher quality apps and fewer security concerns. Android's Play Store, though, has come a long way. It's gotten better with curation, but you'll still find more variety here. And yeah, sometimes that means stumbling upon some not-so-great apps. The good news is Android lets you sideload apps, download them from outside the Play Store. This opens up a whole new world of possibilities, but just be careful about where you're getting those apps from. Now, when it comes to exclusive apps, things can get interesting. You've got Apple's walled garden, which sometimes gets apps first, or in some cases apps that are only available on iOS. But then Android has its own set of exclusive apps, especially if you're into things like advanced customization or specific productivity tools. Okay, time to talk raw power. iPhones have always been known for their blazing fast performance thanks to Apple's own A-series chips. These things are optimized to the max for iOS, and it shows. They handle everything you throw at them, from demanding games to heavy multitasking, without breaking a sweat. But Android phones are no slouches either. We've got Qualcomm's Snapdragon chips powering a lot of flagship and even mid-range devices. And let's not forget about the Google Tensor processors found in Pixel phones specifically designed for AI and machine learning. Battery life, the eternal struggle. iPhones have gotten surprisingly good in this department, with some models easily lasting a full day of heavy use. But again, Android's got options. You want a phone with a massive battery that can go for days? Android's got you. Want a phone that charges insanely fast? Yeah, Android wins that race too. Alright, let's talk money. iPhones are known for their premium price tags, and yeah, they're not getting any cheaper, but you are getting that Apple ecosystem, that build quality, and that smooth iOS experience. Android phones, on the other hand, they play in every price range imaginable. You can find incredibly capable Android phones for a fraction of the cost of an iPhone. Of course, you might be sacrificing some premium materials or features as you go down the price ladder. But here's the thing. Android offers more choice. You can find the perfect balance of features and price that works for you. And let's not forget about resale value. iPhones tend to hold their value much better over time compared to most Android phones. So yeah, the price-to-value ratio here can be a bit subjective. It really depends on what you prioritize in a smartphone. So, which one do you think is the winner? Let us know in the comments below. It's a tough choice, right? We've gone through the design, the software, the apps, the performance, and of course, the price. Ultimately, the best platform for you comes down to your own individual needs and preferences. Do you value simplicity, that Apple ecosystem, and a phone that just works? iPhone might be your jam. Or are you all about customization, having more control over your device, and maybe saving a few bucks along the way? Android could be the way to go. Either way, both iPhone and Android are incredible pieces of technology. It's a great time to be a smartphone user, that's for sure. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tech comparisons and reviews.